it's really important to understand that archaeology is often driven by accidental finds.
Nobody builds something that big underground just for fun.
In the remote reaches of China's lush forests, an astonishing find has left scientists and historians spellbound. Imagine an ancient cave, its walls adorned with intricate carvings depicting a civilization lost to the annals of time.
It's so funny that that on our planet are all of these megastructures.
What tales do these mysterious symbols tell? How did this advanced society fade into obscurity, leaving no trace in historical records? Prepare to be amazed as we uncover the secrets of the ancient cave that scientists recently discovered, uncovering a lost civilization that no records of exist. A monumental discovery. The tale of the Longyu Cave's discovery begins modestly. In 1992, Wu and I and 3 fellow farmers from Longyu County, Kuzhou Prefecture, located on China's eastern coast in Zhejiang Province, noticed a series of unusually deep pools near their village of Xi'an. Intrigued by these pools, they decided to investigate further. Their curiosity, a powerful motivator in the quest for knowledge, led them to drain 5 of these pools despite the challenge it posed for their irrigation needs. Over 17 days, they labored ceaselessly, pumping out more than 20,000 cubic meters of water. Then, an astonishing moment arrived. As the water receded, it unveiled an entrance leading to what seemed like a human-crafted cavern. This opening would eventually be identified as the gateway to the first of the Longyu Caves, also known as the Xiaonanhai Stone Chambers. This initial cave was later known as Cave 1. This remarkable find stirred immense interest and revealed an ancient mystery hidden beneath layers of sandstone. These caves are not just ordinary hollows in the rock, they are masterpieces of architecture, adorned with meticulously carved sculptures, winding staircases, and robust columns. As news of this astonishing discovery spread like wildfire, it captivated the minds of locals and scholars alike. The sheer scale and unexpected nature of these caves sparked a frenzy of exploration. Fueled by the initial excitement, the local community rallied behind the effort, funding further expeditions that uncovered an additional 4 caves by the end of 1992. Each cave revealed its own unique design, hinting at the existence of a sophisticated yet mysterious civilization that left no written history behind. After its discovery, archaeologists from China, Japan, Poland, Singapore, and the US hurried to the site. Inside the caves, they unearthed ancient treasures dating back to the time of Emperor Xuan of Han, who ruled from 91 to 48 BCE. This finding indicates that humans crafted these caves more than 2,000 years ago, adding a remarkable chapter to our understanding of ancient history. Recognizing the profound historical and cultural significance of the Longyu Caves, the Chinese government swiftly intervened. They took proactive measures to safeguard the site and provided support for extensive scientific investigations into these mysterious structures. This governmental action echoed similar responses seen after other major archaeological finds in China, such as the discovery of the Terracotta Army in Shanxi by farmers in 1974. These discoveries have not only reshaped our understanding of ancient China, but have also posed captivating questions about civilizations lost to time. Ancient engineering marvels. The Longyu Caves, a marvel of ancient engineering, presented formidable challenges due to their immense scale and complex design. Within these captivating underground chambers, adorned with elaborate carvings, massive stone pillars, and strange artifacts, countless mysteries awaited discovery. Experts were astounded by the advanced craftsmanship displayed by the ancient builders. Over time, additional supporting structures were painstakingly added to ensure the safety of researchers and tourists exploring these caverns. In Cave 1, the smallest of the grottos spanning 365 square meters, the uncovering of a finely detailed stone carving only deepened the intrigue surrounding this ancient site. Dubbed the horse, bird, and fish picture, this artwork depicted creatures against a sprawling landscape, its true purpose and origins veiled in uncertainty. Some speculate it may have served as a tribal totem, while others view it simply as a testament to the artistic expression of its creators. Yet, despite various theories, The exact meaning of the horse, bird, and fish picture continues to elude scholars, adding to the allure of the caves and the complexities surrounding their creation. In Cave 2, the engineering marvel of 34 colossal stone columns, resembling fishtails or iron posts, left experts in awe. These columns seamlessly integrated with the cave's roof, enhancing its structural integrity and standing as a testament to the ingenuity of ancient craftsmanship. Analysis conducted by the Chinese Academy of Sciences unveiled that these columns had the astonishing capability to support weights surpassing 3,000 tons. This achievement underscores the remarkable engineering expertise and knowledge possessed by the ancient builders. Moreover, the arc-shaped decorative patterns on the walls and ceiling of Cave 2, carved from right to left with meticulous precision, suggest a high standard of craftsmanship. However, whether these patterns served a purely decorative purpose or had functional significance remains a topic of lively debate among archaeologists. Adding to the intrigue of Cave 2 is the discovery of a perplexing headless statue. Composed of a material entirely distinct from the cave's stone, this statue stands on display in the cave, its origins and purpose shrouded in mystery. Cave 3 spans an enormous 852 square meters. The builders of this ancient grotto demonstrated an impressive understanding of geology and structural engineering. They skillfully aligned the excavation with the natural layers of the rock, ensuring the stability of the grotto for millennia. Despite these efforts, modern interventions like structural supports have been necessary since the caves were drained of water, as some pillars show signs of deterioration over time. The layout of Cave 3 is particularly noteworthy, with 3 strategically placed pillars along its central axis. This careful design showcases advanced architectural principles that have maintained the integrity of the structure over centuries, highlighting the brilliance of the ancient engineers. Moving to Cave 4, it holds the distinction of being the deepest at the Longyu Grottos, descending 27 meters below ground. Covering an expansive 1,020 square meters, this cave presents a puzzling mystery regarding how ancient builders managed to illuminate such a vast interior through a small entrance. The methods they employed for lighting remain an intriguing challenge to uncover. Adding to the mystery of these remarkable ancient creations, theories suggesting the use of torches were swiftly dismissed due to the absence of smoke residues and the impracticality of using them in an oxygen-poor setting. Another idea proposed the use of bronze mirrors to reflect sunlight into the cave, but experiments revealed its limited effectiveness due to numerous blind spots. This deepens the mystery surrounding these ancient structures, as no one has yet explained how this feat was achieved. In Cave 5, arguably the most impressive within the grottos, 3 fishtail-shaped pillars support the roof. These uniquely shaped and ornate pillars, along with an inclined support structure at the top, not only enhance stability, but also distribute stress effectively. Modern experts have conducted computer simulations confirming that the design choices made by ancient builders offered additional advantages. This leads experts to believe that these choices were intentional rather than mere decorative accidents. Adding to the intrigue, Cave 5 features intricate carvings depicting dragons, animals, and humans. Among these, there are figures resembling the 8 immortals from Taoist mythology crossing the sea, further enriching the cave's cultural and historical significance. The 8 immortals, as they are recognized today, likely took shape between the 10th and 14th centuries AD. This indicates that these sculptures were created after the caves were initially built. However, the exact time they were added remains a topic of lively debate, shrouded in mystery for now. Mysteries of the Longyu Caves. Hidden amidst rugged mountains and dense foliage, the Longyu Caves remained undiscovered for centuries, shielded by nature's formidable barriers. Their preservation owes much to the region's rocky terrain, which has shielded these marvels from natural decay over time. Technological advancements have enhanced the exploration of these caves. Innovations like laser scanning and ground-penetrating radar have been crucial, revealing intricate details about their layout and dimensions. Initially spanning 30,000 square meters, ongoing discoveries promise to expand this area as exploration continues. The Longyu Caves present a colossal puzzle, particularly in how they were constructed. Imagine removing enough rock to fill 1 million large trucks. It's a mind-boggling task. Experts ponder over how ancient artisans achieved this feat using tools available ages ago. They speculate that it would have taken a workforce of 1,000 tirelessly laboring day and night for 6 long years just to carve out such immense chambers. But it's not just about the sheer scale of excavation. The cave's craftsmanship reveals a breathtaking blend of engineering prowess and artistic finesse. The walls are intricately adorned, the pillars meticulously proportioned, all contributing to a design that defies time and technology. This level of detail adds yet another layer of intrigue to the mystery, captivating historians and archaeologists alike. Adding to the puzzle is the absence of any historical records detailing such a monumental undertaking, a rarity in ancient China, known for its meticulous documentation. The cave walls themselves, etched with mysterious markings, raise further questions. Why did the builders opt for chisels instead of more efficient tools? This choice, along with other unconventional construction methods, deepens the mystery. Moreover, the cave's isolation from the thriving aquatic life found in nearby natural caverns is perplexing. When drained, the Longyu caves revealed no signs of life, unlike the teeming waters just outside their walls. This anomaly sparks speculation about what made these man-made chambers distinct and what secrets they might still hold. The mysteries surrounding the Longyu caves go far beyond strange natural events. Experts in engineering are baffled by how these caves have remained virtually untouched for centuries. Despite being as narrow as 50 centimeters in some areas and situated in a region prone to natural disasters, there are no signs of damage, no piles of rubble, and no evidence of earthquakes. The insides are remarkably well preserved, almost as if they were built recently rather than centuries ago. The Longyu caves continue to perplex researchers with no clear explanation for their purpose, who built them, or how they have endured through time. Consequently, they are likely to remain a source of fascination and speculation for future generations, enhancing their mystique and allure. Echoes of the ancients. The Longyu caves are a fascinating mystery that continues to captivate the imagination. These ancient caverns were painstakingly carved by hand, leaving behind curious tool marks that tell a silent story. What makes these marks particularly intriguing is their uniformity, almost as if some ancient machine had crafted them. Interestingly, similar marks have been discovered in distant places like the Sierra de San Cristobal cave in Spain, suggesting a mysterious connection. As you wander through the Longyu caves, you can't help but notice these markings everywhere, on the floors, walls, and ceilings. Some believe these patterns hold symbolic meanings, adding to the mystique. The tool marks are consistently spaced, making you wonder about their purpose. With up to 36 underground chambers in the area, the effort required to carve them is staggering. Yet a big question remains. Where did all the excavated material go? Could the construction have taken place in multiple phases over 2,000 years? These questions deepen the mystery of the Longyu caves. Despite numerous explorations and studies, definitive answers are elusive, leaving plenty of room for speculation and intrigue. As we delve deeper into ancient mysteries, we find surprising parallels between Chinese and Egyptian cultures. Both civilizations share concepts like Orion and celestial symbolism found in their carvings. These connections between distant cultures ignite curiosity and wonder. Are there hidden meanings waiting to be discovered within these ancient symbols? As we ponder these ancient riddles, we're reminded of the enduring mysteries of human history and the stories yet to be told. The mystery grows deeper as we think about the methods used by these ancient craftsmen. Surprisingly, no tools have ever been found, leaving us puzzled about what happened to them. There are so many questions about this discovery, but one thing is clear. It's a captivating mystery waiting to be solved. Theories and speculations. The mysterious Longyu caves, with their vast chambers and an absence of historical records detailing their construction, have sparked numerous theories regarding their original purpose. Situated near a river, the caves initially seem like quarries meant for transporting stone by water. However, their design challenges this idea. Instead of easy accessibility, these caves required strenuous effort to haul stones through narrow passages. Moreover, the caves are adorned with intricate decorations that defy a simple quarrying purpose. suggesting a deeper cultural or practical role. This contradiction invites further exploration and speculation into the true purpose of these mysterious structures. The presence of symbolic carvings within the Longyu Caves has sparked speculation about potential connections to ancient religious or ceremonial practices. For instance, detailed carvings featuring celestial patterns or mythological figures could indicate a ritualistic significance. However, this idea lacks solid evidence, as no religious artifacts or ceremonial objects have been uncovered within the caves. Another suggested idea is that the caves might have been used as storage spaces, possibly for grain. Ancient civilizations likely used underground areas for storage because they naturally stay cool and protected from weather. However, the Longyu Caves' intricate design makes this explanation questionable. Building such large underground chambers just for storing grain seems excessive. It would have required a lot of people and resources to carve out these detailed chambers and maintain them for storing food. Storing food underground also presents challenges like ventilation, humidity control, and preventing pests, which could affect how well the grain stays preserved over time. In contrast, ancient granaries and silos were typically built above ground for easier access and maintenance. For example, the ancient Egyptians constructed granaries above ground near their fields for efficient harvesting and storage. Moreover, there's no archaeological evidence inside the Longyu Caves supporting the idea that they were used to store grain, such as grain leftovers or containers. This lack of physical evidence makes it difficult to confirm that the caves were primarily used for storing grain. Some suggest that the Longyu Caves might have been intended as a grand palace. Ancient rulers or wealthy individuals may have sought underground dwellings for their privacy and protection. However, this idea faces skepticism for several reasons. Unlike typical palaces that are meticulously designed with separate areas for living, working, and ceremonies, the Longyu Caves lack such organized spaces. Moreover, the caves contain empty chambers that do not fit the typical layout of inhabited palaces. There are no signs of human activity or personal belongings found within, which further challenges the palace theory. The absence of artifacts or traces of use raises doubts about their intended function. Additionally, constructing such extensive underground chambers would have been a monumental task requiring significant resources, contradicting the lack of evidence supporting their use as palaces. Another fascinating theory posits that the caves might have been built as grand tombs, meant to honor important figures after death. This idea suggests that the caves were carefully carved out to house sarcophagi or burial chambers. However, this theory faces several challenges. One major issue is the lack of any burial evidence found within the caves. Burial chambers typically contain graves or other signs of human remains, yet none have been uncovered here, casting doubt on this explanation. Furthermore, traditional mausoleums are designed with specific areas for interment, which is not the case with the Longyu Caves. Take, for instance, the Valley of the Kings in Egypt, where ornate tombs clearly show their purpose as resting places for pharaohs and nobles. Additionally, burial sites often include grave goods like jewelry or pottery, items believed to accompany the deceased into the afterlife. Surprisingly, no such artifacts have been unearthed in the Longyu Caves, further complicating our understanding of why they were constructed. The idea that aliens might have created the Longyu Caves is an interesting and unusual theory. Supporters of this idea argue that the caves are too complex for ancient humans to have built, so they must have been made by extraterrestrial beings. But this theory has some big problems. First, it's hard to believe that advanced aliens would dig out the caves by hand. If they had such advanced technology, why would they use such old-fashioned methods? Second, there's the question of why these aliens would want to hide their involvement. If they could make something as amazing as the Longyu Caves, why wouldn't they want people to know about it? These issues make the alien theory hard to accept and force its supporters to rethink their ideas. While the alien hypothesis is certainly an intriguing way to explain the origins of the Longyu Caves, it also shows why it's important to look closely at its assumptions and implications. Overall, the scientific community hasn't agreed on what the Longyu Caves were originally used for. There are lots of guesses, but no one knows for sure. Unveiling ancient secrets. Nestled in the eastern suburbs of Huangshan City, just 12 kilometers from downtown, lie the Huashan Grottos, a captivating destination steeped in history and natural beauty. This expansive site is renowned as China's largest collection of ancient man-made caves, comprising 36 grottos of various sizes, each a testament to the craftsmanship of bygone eras. These caves, much like the Longyu Caves, were recently uncovered, adding another layer of intrigue to this hidden landscape. The grottos boast extraordinary architectural features, characterized by vast inner chambers and intricate details etched into their walls. Some grottos even house additional chambers, supported by numerous stone pillars, enhancing their structural grandeur. Despite their age and size, none of these grottos contain the typical adornments like mural paintings, Buddhist sculptures, or engraved inscriptions commonly found in similar ancient sites. Two incredibly intriguing caves open directly into the water, adding an extra layer of mystery to their already puzzling nature. It's baffling to consider why ancient people undertook such monumental efforts to carve out these expansive caverns. Were they used as shelters, military fortifications, ceremonial halls, secret retreats for the elite, or perhaps mines for valuable resources? In 2014, Yang Hongxun, a researcher at the Institute of Archaeology of the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences, put forward a captivating theory. He proposed that these ancient caves were commissioned under the command of King Gujian of Yue around 494 BC. King Gujian is a significant figure in Chinese history, known for his resilience and strategic brilliance. He ruled over the state of Yue from 496 to 465 BC during a turbulent era marked by frequent conflicts between rival states in ancient China. One of King Gujian's most famous tales recounts his intense rivalry with the state of Wu. After suffering a devastating defeat at the hands of King Fuchai of Wu, Gujian was captured and spent years serving in Fuchai's court. Upon his eventual release, Gujian embarked on a determined mission to rebuild his kingdom and ultimately seek vengeance against his adversaries. Hongxun's theory suggests that after his defeat, Gujian, the ruler of Yue, commanded the construction of the Longyu Caves to secretly shelter and train his remaining soldiers. This covert endeavor would have allowed Gujian to regroup and prepare his army away from the watchful eyes of his adversaries. The theory highlights Gujian's exceptional strategic acumen as he eventually triumphed over the Wu state, restoring Yue's supremacy. These caves, renowned for their expansive halls and enigmatic origins, might thus conceal a hidden chapter in Gujian's determined quest for resurgence and triumph. If proven true, this theory would not only unravel the mystery surrounding the caves, but also shed light on a crucial moment in Chinese history, showcasing the era's intense political and military maneuverings. A comparative study. When we delve into the marvels of the Longyu Caves in China and compare them to Petra in Jordan, known as the Rose City, we embark on a fascinating journey into ancient ingenuity and artistic mastery. Petra, carved meticulously into rosy sandstone cliffs, showcases the intricate and lavish style of the Nabateans around the 5th century BCE. Among its famed structures, the treasury stands out as a prime example, with its monumental facade adorned with exquisite details that highlight the peak of Nabatean craftsmanship. In contrast, the Longyu Caves, crafted from siltstone, present a different challenge and opportunity for ancient artisans. The finer texture of siltstone allowed them to achieve a smooth finish and sharp features in the cave walls and pillars, offering a unique kind of beauty compared to Petra's elaborate sandstone sculptures. Unlike Petra, which served various functions, the Longyu Caves exhibit a consistent layout across all chambers, suggesting a unified purpose or guiding design principle. Both Petra and the Longyu Caves remained hidden from the world until relatively recently, sparking widespread fascination upon their rediscovery. Petra's reintroduction to the world in 1812, thanks to the efforts of Swiss explorer Johann Ludwig Burckhardt, marked a significant milestone in our understanding of Middle Eastern history. When contemplating the mysteries behind ancient marvels like Petra in Jordan, the Great Pyramids of Egypt, and now the Longyu Caves, a fascinating connection emerges. These incredible structures not only captivate with their grandeur, but also puzzle historians due to the lack of detailed historical records explaining their origins. Petra, adorned with some inscriptions and texts that offer limited insights, and the Longyu Caves, enveloped in historical silence without any written accounts of their construction, present profound mysteries. Experts in history and archaeology have put forth a wide range of theories, from the practical to the speculative, to decipher the secrets of these magnificent feats of ancient engineering. These wonders stand as enduring symbols of the intelligence and skill of ancient civilizations. They showcase meticulously planned structures and techniques that often surpass our modern understanding, challenging our perceptions of what was achievable in ancient times. Despite being separated by vast distances and differing cultures, these constructions share a common thread of advanced engineering and architectural mastery. They invite us to delve deeper into the mysteries of the past, evoking a sense of wonder and respect for the achievements of our ancestors. As we marvel at these ancient marvels, they remind us of the endless possibilities that human ingenuity and creativity can achieve across the ages. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In the heart of a remote jungle in China, scientists discovered an ancient cave uncovering a lost civilization that no records of exist. Inside, torchlight flickered across walls adorned with intricate carvings. Among them, a striking figure emerged, the head of an unknown monarch, its features weathered yet regal, staring dangerously into the void of time. Dr. Evelyn Hartley, renowned archaeologist, gasped in awe as she deciphered the hieroglyphs surrounding the carving. "This is unprecedented," she whispered, her voice echoing in the chamber. "No records exist of this civilization." The discovery sent ripples through the archaeological community. The civilization depicted in the cave's artistry defied all known historical narratives. Its architecture, depicted in faded murals, suggested a sophistication rivaling ancient Egypt. Yet, its name remained elusive, lost in the annals of time. As the expedition continued, more mysteries unfolded. Tools of unknown craftsmanship, pottery adorned with enigmatic symbols, and remnants of a lost language hinted at a thriving society now buried beneath centuries of jungle growth. Dr. Hartley's voice trembled with excitement as she relayed her findings to the world. "We have uncovered a civilization forgotten by history," she declared, "a testament to the boundless depths of human ingenuity and the secrets hidden within our planet's embrace." What do you think of an ancient, advanced civilization? China's cultural legacy. In the heart of China, the Longyu Caves and the Terracotta Army stand as symbols of ancient ingenuity and mystery. Discovered by chance, these sites have astounded scholars and visitors alike with their profound historical significance. The Terracotta Army, an awe-inspiring assembly of thousands of meticulously crafted statues, offers a vivid glimpse into the military might and cultural prowess of the Qin dynasty. Each figure, with its unique facial expression and armor, speaks volumes about ancient Chinese craftsmanship and imperial ambition. In contrast, the Longyu Caves present a different puzzle. Carved meticulously from solid rock, these expansive underground chambers span vast areas, yet reveal no clear purpose or origin in historical records. Their discovery within rugged terrain and dense vegetation, hidden from the world for centuries, adds to their mystique. As archaeologists and historians continue to unravel these mysteries, both the Longyu Caves and the Terracotta Army offer invaluable insights into ancient Chinese civilizations. Each discovery redefines our understanding of history, inspiring ongoing quests for knowledge and preservation. The Longyu Caves are truly remarkable for their astonishingly consistent architecture. Even though they vary in size and design, each cave showcases a striking uniformity in craftsmanship. They feature flat bases that support pillars and carefully spaced architectural elements, all suggesting a central authority overseeing their construction. This authority could have been a local leader or a unified government of that era, ensuring the caves were built with precision and purpose. The caves are not just remarkable for their construction, but also for their incredible artistic detail. Inside, intricate water channels wind through, likely designed to prevent flooding and maintain a stable environment. Ornate gutters and finely carved bridges serve practical functions while enhancing the cave's aesthetic appeal. Imagine the enormity of the task. Approximately 1 million cubic meters of rock were removed using simple iron or bronze tools. It's an astonishing feat, showcasing the determination and organization of the people involved. As experts analyze the tool marks on the cave walls and study the building techniques, they uncover valuable insights into the technological advancements of that era. Carbon dating, placing some cave sections back to the Eastern Zhou dynasty, adds layers to the mystery. Consider this. These caves, with their expansive chambers and no historical documentation of their creation, spark endless speculation about their original purpose. It's like entering a puzzle with pieces scattered across time, urging us to unravel the story of the Longyu Caves, an enduring mystery. Despite the incredible leaps in technology and knowledge, many mysteries of the Longyu Caves in China remain unsolved. Experts are still puzzled by the detailed carvings and the methods used to keep the structures stable. With no historical records to guide them, researchers have had to use indirect clues to guess when these caves were built. One key approach has been studying the artifacts discovered inside the caves. Scientists also look at the geology of the surrounding sandstone and the construction techniques to piece together a timeline. Today, the Longyu Caves stand as a remarkable symbol of the skill and creativity of an ancient civilization we know very little about. Each cave, with its distinct features and unresolved mysteries, sparks more questions than answers and calls for deeper exploration. Archaeologists, historians, and engineers are still drawn to this site, eager to uncover the secrets hidden within these magnificent caves. The detailed carvings, sophisticated engineering, and mysterious artifacts hint at a complex ancient culture that remains a total mystery to us. What's your take on the origin and purpose of the Longyu Caves? Let us know your opinion in the comments below.